Hey gang, Spada coming at you, and this time we are taking a look at the Skysaver team from Brave of the Legend Doug Arn. Where to start with this? Well, the first thing I want to say is trying to find any information on the Brave series Doug Arn has been very, very difficult. Wikipedia and the Galgaigar Wiki both have entries for all of the other series, but they've got no entry for the Doug Arn series. I've been able to find almost no information about Doug Arn either. I know very little about it. I've seen a couple of the episodes, and yes, it isn't very good, I will admit that, but other than that, I have not been able to find anything out about this series. So, I do know that this is Jet Saber, or maybe it's the Skysaver team, not the Skysaver team. Anyway, we've got Jet Saber, Saber, Jumbo Saber, and Shuttle Saber. All three planes. There is a fourth person in the Saber team, but that'll be another review. Jet Saber is a jet, obviously, blue and yellow, kind of like the Blue Angels. He does have, his wings do deploy all the way up into that weird formation, but it's really it's very much an F-15. Jumbo Saber, whatever you want to call it. Now, let me explain about that a little bit. They're probably Sabers. Skysaver is probably the team name, but given that they mispronounce or translate things that are supposed to be B's with V's all the time, it could be either. But as you can see, we have a jumbo jet for this guy. And finally, we've got a shuttle. One thing I need to mention is the stickers for the shuttle are crap. They are supposed to go along the lines here, but as you can see, they don't quite fold. I don't know why. They're just cheap stickers that were just put together. They don't really stay on. This is the one guy I have more problems with than anything. This guy's a little bit problematic in the fact that these areas here are stickers, and they do come off, but they're easy to get back on. These just don't stay on. I mean, I've constantly got to keep doing that, and they don't stay. And they don't fold either. They don't curve around the plastic like they should, like the stickers are supposed to. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get these guys transformed. And before I do that, I forgot their weapons, which unfortunately they can't really use in vehicle mode, so they're right here. Just put them down for a moment. Let's go ahead and start off with Jet. So if you're looking at it, you could pretty much figure out how this is going to go. We're going to fold up the landing gears, fold back the cockpit. This whole back section, that folds up and then detaches, and then you'll fold it out to form a shield. These whole sections swivel like this, and I guess you're supposed to put the wings up. I'm not totally sure. Now this is actually pretty cool. You actually take them and rotate them down to form reverse feet. And then he gets a sword and a shield. Now, I could be giving him the wrong weapon. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know where the directions went. So there we've got a jet. So let's go with Jumbo. First, we're going to start off by folding the landing gear up, opening that part, and folding the robot head up like that. Then we'll take this whole section and pop this shield part off, rotate it like that. Actually, I am doing this wrong. You're supposed to put these up, then these fold back, to form the arms like that. Then we come in here. Okay, that stays there. Yeesh. I haven't done this in a while with this. I haven't actually transformed this figure for realsies in a while. Pull those legs down, and of course split them open. Then you twist them around. I've been doing it like this, haven't I? Fold those up. Fold that up. And this is supposed to lock into place. There we go. There we go. And I believe he's the one that gets the crossbow, like that. Notice the difference in size. And finally, shuttle. Fold those up. Fold those up. Fold the legs down. One thing I forgot is it does have 3 engines in the back, and then one of those engines folds up. Take that, just put it off to the side. Fold that. Fold those up. Take that. Open it up, and then turn them around. And then they're supposed to lock in like this. Then you take the whole, then you take the whole figure, turn it upside down, fold that up, or fold that out, and fold the feet out. Take the wings and rotate them around like this. Then open this whole section up, fold the head out, fold the arms out. Then we take the wing, that thing, and put it back like that. And there we go. Very typical of anything that splits apart to merge is that head just rotates up like that. Or you can, like that. So there we have 3 different figures of varying size. As you can see, as I fuddle with the camera, they're actually pretty decent. I mean, they are Brave Series figures, so they're kind of blocky. The one thing I have yet to figure out is why the complete disproportionality between the 3. But when you see what they do, you'll understand why. I mean, it's obvious that Jet is so much bigger than Jumbo when, in reality, a Jumbo Jet would be several times bigger than a fighter jet. And then the shuttle might be able to fly on top, sit on top of the Jumbo, but it's still smaller, but it's still bigger than the jet plane. But it'll make sense here in a minute. So what are we going to do? Well, as you pretty much can guess, they all merge together into a robot known as Skysaver, or Skysaber, or whatever you want to call it. So let's start off with Shuttle. He will actually form the legs. So we will return him to, well, you'll see in a second. So fold the head in, rotate those around, fold those around, collapse the shuttle, and then split the whole sucker apart. Now, one thing we have to do is we have to go back here, rotate these joints around again, so you have these connector ports. You have to do that on both of them. Otherwise, our mighty giant robot won't have any legs. So, legs complete. Next, we're going to take Jumbo here. We're going to pop this thing off, fold those back out, and attach and put them back in place. Then we'll take the robot head and push it back, slide that all the way down, and then fold those like that. Then we'll take the entire wing assembly, push it up, and then flip it up like this. When we do that, we can then come in and put this thing into that gap, like that. Then we take the legs, and we do what all G1 combiner torsos do, and split them up like that. So here we have what will become the torso. To finalize the torso, you take the shield that you used earlier, and this will just plug into that hole right there. So there we have the main torso and kind of the bottom of the torso and the upper legs. So we can attach our legs thusly. So, what about Jet? Well, Jet is actually pretty darn interesting. We're going to leave the wings like that, but we're going to take these parts and fold them straight up like that, and fold out the giant fists. Then we'll take the actual robot arms, like this, and just fold them in upon themselves so they look like that. And then we're going to take, this is where it gets a little weird. First, we're going to take the legs, split them open like this, and then we're going to take the whole cockpit, fold that back up, and then rotate and unpeg the whole of the cockpit section like that, and rotate it down. And I like to fold the wings up just to get them out of the way. So, finally, as we come up to the final merge, this whole section will just drop. Oh, I gotta fix something here. I'm an idiot. Remember when I folded that up? I pushed it up. I wasn't supposed to do that. There's a peg right here. That peg will actually latch into the channel right there and hold it into place. Now we can put that in there. Then we can put the shield in, or the crest. So this is what we got. There's a nice peg on the bottom of this point that will plug into that point right underneath the head of Jumbo. So we'll just do that right now. Just rotate the arms the way they're supposed to be so nothing else gets in the way. And nicely, there's a hole back here on the Jumbo, and there's a peg right here, so that just pegs right in there. So there we go. And finally, the head reveal. I'll form the head. And then we can fold the wings down. Oh, he came. Ah, he's coming undone. Sometimes that happens, no matter how tight any of the joints are. It does happen. Now I know I've actually played with this figure, the original Japanese figure. There are differences. Chief of which, the plastic. This is much cheaper plastic. The plastic on the original figures is much, much more durable. Oh, and that little wing from Shuttle just goes right back there. So, you're probably wondering, what do we do with all these weapons? Well, they combine too, of course. You take the crossbow, you take the sword of Jet and Jumbo, and combine them up. Just plug them together, and that forms the top. You put that in the hand. And then this little curved bit goes underneath to form kind of a javelin. So here we go, combined. It's about 10 inches tall combined. And I really like this guy. I love these Brave figures that just take 3 different robots and combine them together. I've always liked that. I don't know why. I just do. The head of the only real issue is that this connection up here, where Jet sits on top of Jumbo, isn't really tight. I don't know why. It just isn't. That's my only complaint. Other than that, I love this figure. I think this guy is great. And I just shrank him down a little bit. Sorry about that. Camera troubles. Sorry, actually my battery decided to just cut out on me. So anyway, as I was saying, this is a great figure. This is a good set of figures. My only real complaint are, like I have with all the Sono Kong re-releases or figures, are the stickers. The stickers are really, really bad. They fall off. If they have to go around curves, forget it. I do not like the stickers, but the figure itself is totally worth it. Spend the $30, just so worth it.